Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Gateway. It's about a social worker assigned to the care of a daughter of a single mother, intervenes when the dad returns from prison and lures them into a life of crime. It stars Shea, Whigham, I don't know, Olivia Munn, Bruce Dern, Frank Grillo is in it, and I think Tegan Burns rings a bell. I don't know, there's a couple of people I know in it, and it's only a 4.4 on IMDb, but only 178 people have rated it so far, and it's an hour and 31 minutes long. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, see if it's any good, let you know what I think, but it's got some good people in it, so it might be worth a watch, but I'll let you know. Stick around. Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick check-in. We're watching The Gateway. We're at the 42-minute, 31-second mark. You know, so far it's good. It's interesting, to be honest with you. Shea Whigham, I didn't realize who he was until I saw him on the screen. I didn't recognize him in this picture, but you've seen him in a lot of different things. He's our main character, ultimately. He's a social worker who goes around and checks on all the kids, and you know, and that's basically what he does. But you know, they dive a little bit more into his background and his life. Bruce Dern plays his father. They seem to be estranged. They just had an interesting conversation, which I felt was, you know, too in depth for what they developed for us on these characters. But that's me. And Olivia Munn plays she's the mother of one of the children that he, you know, goes to see because their father was in prison, and now he just gets out. So he gets out. That father works for Frank Grillo, who seems to be like a, you know, small-time crime boss of some sort. So it's a little bit slow developing. Tanya Manning's in it as well, but you know, it's really that's what is going on now. Frank Grillo is, you know, pulling the father, the ex-con, back into the crime world a little bit, as they let you know throughout IMDb. But other than that, there's not much else going on. A little bit more details on each character and development, but it seems like it's, I want to say it's slow, but it's like short little bursts of information here and there. You know, it's not slow like one scene doesn't take a long time. You know, it's slow as in you're seeing a lot, but it's not getting anywhere right now. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the sense, that's the feeling I have. But anyway, we still got more than half the movie left, but I thought I'd stop in at this point and let you know what's going on and see where it goes from here. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credit to The Gateway, and it's definitely not a 4.4. Let me start there. You know, I think it's better than that, and I know sometimes I'm overcritical because I think there's a lot more here. Not that they have to do a lot more film, but it's just, I don't know, errors, I would say. I like this storyline. I like Shea Whigham's character, Parker. I like him. I like the whole story with him looking after the kids and looking after Olivia Munn, and the guy getting out of prison and kind of getting back into, you know, criminal activity, and it's going to bring them down, and he wants to protect all that. I love it. You know what I mean? That's good enough, and the way they made it happen, you know, it's okay. But they dilute the storyline with a lot of different things. Frank Grillo's character, wasted, I feel. You know what I mean? Like, not enough there for him. Tanya Manning's character, why even include that? There was nothing there, I mean, that mattered. You know, I mean, I don't know. So, I thought there was going to be bigger significance. I mean, at least his friend at the bar, I forget his name, but, you know, the bartender, his friend, when you see it, you'll know who I mean. You know, at least they talk and have a little bit of dialogue so that you understand what's going on, that kind of thing. So, not wasted there. And then it takes me to his father. So Bruce Dern and Shea Whigham, father and son, estranged, right? And you get that, and I get, when you see it, you'll get it, right? Everything that they're trying to, the way they piece it all together. But it's not that so much as it is the actual dialogue between the two of them. So that I had mentioned in the first check-in, it felt weird, it felt misplaced, it felt like it was more developed than their actual, they weren't developed enough to have the conversation they did. Okay? So, okay, get past that. They come together again and they speak again. And this conversation, I mean, it's like they had a 15-minute conversation and they cut it up because they just kept changing topics. Like, and you know what I mean? So it feels like we got to get all this stuff in between the two of them. They've all got to say this stuff so it all kind of makes sense. But, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it really felt like, it was a forced conversation between the two of them, just hitting a checklist of things that they have to say in order for this movie to have any value, or at least to have their subplot line to have any value. Really, I know I'm hypercritical on this, but I mean, like, that just stuck out to me. I thought Shea Whigham, I liked his character, I liked how he played, I thought that was really well done, and it's a lot of him. So I think they did a great job there. I think there are, through the fight and action scenes, there's some bad dialogue that goes on. So, whatever. That's going to come to expected in a movie like this. But really, there were some odd pieces in here that just, and I always, in my mind, my thought is they wrote like a 2-hour movie, took it into whoever they take it in, and said, we need an hour and a half. So they got to go back and cut out 30 minutes somewhere. And that's the pieces. And they leave other pieces in there that would have went along with that extra half hour. And, and this is what we're left with. So, I mean, not that it's not this, but the piece, the Tanya Manning stuff, the father-son stuff, like that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know. That's what I got for you. It all takes place in St. Louis. It looks like it was filmed in Virginia, but this is all a St. Louis-based movie. I don't know why I wanted to tell you that, but I think it's worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Be prepared. I mean, I don't think I would rate it below a 5. Even everything that I had said, just because I thought Shea Whigham, even if I'm saying his name right, I thought his character made the entire film. I liked it. So, that's it. That's all I got. Hopefully I was helpful in some form or fashion. I gave you a lot of good info. And I don't think I spoiled it for you. I know I didn't spoil it for you. So, I'm going to stop talking now and let you go. If you do decide to watch it, love to hear your thoughts. Drop me a line. And that's it. Oh no. Continue to tune in. Kimmel's Irish Pub. And now that's it.